Good morning. It's Tuesday, April 21st. I'm Miriam Bosilevets. The NWT's education minister isn't ruling out legal action over Jordan's principal cuts.
I would never say never to any option because I feel so passionately that we need to fix this.
Caitlin Cleveland told us yesterday the federal government cannot walk away from the table over funding for northern schools. Hundreds of jobs are threatened after Ottawa shut off Jordan's principal funding for NWT schools. That decision was made a year ago. Teaching leaders say the coming academic year is when the cuts will really be felt. The GNWT is rolling out a $40 million funding increase to try to help. Cleveland says that's nowhere near the size of the Jordan's principal cut, but it could help address the most pressing needs.
I think that we have to make sure we're doing our part to support our students with the biggest needs that are going to have the biggest impact in classrooms.
The NWT has called time on time changes. Alberta said yesterday it's scrapping twice-yearly shifts between standard time and daylight savings. Within hours, Premier R.J. Simpson had followed suit. The NWT is now expected to move to permanent daylight saving time, although the timeline for that isn't clear. Ryland Johnson campaigned to scrap time changes for 4 years as a Yellowknife MLA. Monday's decision left him springing forward in delight.
I always viewed it as a symbol of ridiculousness. You know, every poll shows that overwhelmingly people don't like it, and yet it's just something that we continue to do.
Police in Hay River say an operation on Pine Crescent has now ended. On Monday, RCMP warned people to stay clear of the street in the town's 553 neighborhood. The same street has been the scene of multiple operations in the past 2 years. We're expecting an update on Monday's events later today. Military spending in Yellowknife could reach $8 billion in the next 15 years. That's according to Department of National Defense officials as they briefed city councillors on Monday. D&D is in town this week to hold a public meeting on Thursday about its plans in Yellowknife. The money will be used to expand military facilities at the airport, but some is likely to be spent on power and water infrastructure, which could benefit both the armed forces and the city. The Clecho government is looking at a child welfare system modeled on one pioneered by the IRC. The IRC enacted its own groundbreaking child and family services legislation in 2021. On Monday, the Clecho government said it would use new funding to explore jurisdictional considerations, citing the IRC as an inspiration. The $1.2 million funding package will also be used to upgrade services. And a new chocolate shop has opened in Yellowknife. Co-founders Yassine Rahi and Hamza El Ghazlani launched North Chocolate as a home-based business in 2024 with plans to eventually expand into a retail space. That dream came true on Saturday. El Ghazlani says he was amazed to serve more than 500 customers over the weekend.
It means a lot to us, and they show us a lot of love and a lot of support. We just want to thank Yellowknife about all the support and love they shows us, like Saturday and Sunday.
You can find North Chocolate on Woolgar Avenue. Your weather forecast for today: there's a chance of flurries throughout the territory today, with Yellowknife -2, Inuvik -12 with a mix of sun and cloud, Norman Wells -2, Hay River -1, Fort Smith +1, and Fort Simpson 0 degrees today with a chance of flurries.